Alright, so I'm going to talk about Pascal's triangle. And this man, Pascal, his name was Blaise Pascal, and he had a neat little triangle. And he wasn't the first person to discover it, but he certainly did make it famous. And so you start 1, and then 1 and 0 is 1, and 1, 0 is 1. Then 1 and 0 is 1, and then 1 and 1 gives you 2. And then this line here will become 1, and then 1 and 2 is 3, and then 2 and 1 is 3, and then 1, and then it continues on like this. And I hope that fairly quickly you get the idea of this. 1, 5, it's become 10, it's become 10, and this is 5, and this is 1, and then I get 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, and 1, and that's pretty much it. And it continues on and on like that, and there's all sorts of interesting things that happen from Pascal's triangle. But one of the things I like to notice, or I guess I like to point out, is something really, really cool happens here. Sometimes students forget their calculators when we're doing combinations, and you'll remember if we have something like 6 choose 2, and which you'll recall is 6 choose 2. If you don't have your calculator, you might not remember exactly how to do this, but I'm going to call this row 0, and then this would be row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, and row 6. And I'm going to say every time we count, the first one is going to be my 0, and then my second one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or perhaps I shouldn't call them rows. Perhaps I should call it something else. Actually, I'm gonna call it the most basic thing. I'm just gonna call it n. And so this is n equals. I mean, it really is the first row. And I'm gonna call these my r values. Now, here this would be 0. R would equal 0, and r would equal 1 when n equals 1. So now I have 6 choose 2. So n choose r, 6 choose 2. I go to the 6th row, and I go 0, 1, 2 equals 15. That's it. This is my n value, and that was my second one. So that's 15. I'll give you one more quick example. How about a 3 choose 0? Oh, well, this is actually a very easy one. N equals 3, so I go to the 3rd row. It's actually the 4th row, but we count 0. And 0 is right here. So 3 choose 0 is 1. And let's do one last one. Let's do 5 choose 4. How about that? And I go to when n equals 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I count over to 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 choose 4 is 4. Last thing I want to say about Blaise Pascal is he was actually in a carriage accident when he was younger. His horses drove off a cliff, or off a bridge rather, and he nearly died. Glad he didn't, because then we wouldn't have Pascal's triangle. So anyway, that's Pascal's triangle. It's really useful for combinations, and this is I'm gonna call this Pascal's triangle part 1. And I'm actually going to make a part 2, and you'll see why in a moment. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video, and yeah, that's it.